Another set of important tool that's gonna help you to shape the viewport in the way that you want it is what I would call shadow. And in order to bring the shadow, what we can do is that we can go over here to the menu and turn on the shadow menu. So you can see as I turn it on, you see that the scene turn on, the shadow is turned on in the sea, and you see the shadow on the surface here, also on these edges here, and the sun is coming from the other side of the building. So but I don't have any control over what's going on here. So there are two options in order to bring the setting for the shadow and work over that. One is that right clicking here and turn on the shadow settings, and this is one way of bringing the shadow settings here. The other piece is that under the default tray that you can bring over from the window, you have the option of turning on the shadow menu. So either way, it's going to work the same thing. So I'm going to open up this shadow menu here. It's more comprehensive than this one that I have here. So what I have here is basically I can adjust the time of the day. I can go over and turn on that, and I can change the month and bring the like a specific time of the date of the year. I also have the possibility of changing the amount of lightness and darkness of the sun or sun setting in my viewport. So if I turn this on, you see that the whole thing's become more stronger. So the light is much more stronger than what it was before. As I turn it down, you see that the sun doesn't have that much of a power over my object here. I also can adjust the setting for the darkness. So as I move this down, you see that the dark edges become more darker compared to the light side. So if I put this on complete 100 and 0, you see that I have a high contrast view here. So I usually put this like around 87 and then bring this up a little bit much more brighter than it was. I also can use the display setting, so I can have the on face on or off. As you can see that when I basically turn this on and off, the all object these surfaces that I have, basically it show the shading on the surface or disappear. Let me just leave this alone and then just delete this object here. So you can see I still have the shading on the ground here. So if I turn this off as well, you see that the shading on the ground will be disappear as well. So I have these two multiple options in order to have the shading on the surface and also on the ground.